What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the ACSA Dynasty here within Maximum Football 2020 as we do wrap up non-conference play with this last episode before going into conference play for many of the conferences around the ACSA. And to get things started, a triple header for you guys. We have a special treat. Going to be taking a look at the number 2 team in the nation in the Southern Alabama State Hyenas, hosting the Brooklyn Wolves, man. So we're going to see what Brooklyn's made of. You know, having cracks at multiple top 25 teams to this point, but haven't necessarily been successful yet. So it should be a good video, man. Make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you happen to be new as well. As Southern Alabama State initially had a little bit of a hard time getting a drive going, but they do get their first down of this ball game. Coming on a 3rd and 10, so they can move the chains. As they send one deep, they got a man. It's Scow. Getting behind the Brooklyn defense, finding the end zone. Touchdown, Hyenas. As Southern Alabama State takes an early 7-0 lead, but Brooklyn does look to respond, though. They actually do get a nice little run on that right-hand side, nearly picking up the first down in the process. Let's see if they can get the job done, though. 3rd and 2, going to try to throw it over the middle and somehow gets it through to Arias, who does pick up the first down. Keep the drive going for the Brooklyn Wolves. It's now 1st and 10. Thompson gonna go over the middle. It's picked off. It's picked off. And he almost got out of there somehow. He only had like one more defender to beat. And that could have been a pick 6. But either way, Southern Alabama State has great field position to work with. They're gonna go ahead and slide down. That's the last thing you want to do when you're playing against the number 2 team in the nation, given the other team plus field position. But thankfully for them, they are just short of the first down marker, and they actually missed the field goal too somehow. So Brooklyn with a very lucky break, only not allowing any points on that drive, and they might be able to respond themselves. Brooklyn recovers the fumble, and they're on the 26-yard line. Brooklyn has an opportunity to score. Let's see if they can do something with the turnover, as it's their first turnover of the game. As a couple plays later, 3rd and 7. Thompson good trying to drop back and throw, but he is harassed right away. Still able to pick up some positive yards, but Brooklyn does have to settle for a field goal. They do at least put some points on the board against the number 2 team in the nation, but the lead will get bigger. Harris is gone. As Legion would say, like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Hyenas. And they extend this lead, now up 14-3 now. Hyenas look to get another drive going once again, getting it to their tailback and Sessa, who gets good yardage of field, picking up the first down. As we're back at it again, 1st and 10. Odom going to the left-hand side, going to Asante this time, and he picks up 9 more. Getting across midfield once again. This could potentially turn into a blowout. These are 2 teams kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum when it comes to football talent, of course, as that's another first down for Sessa in this Hyena running game. As now 1st and 10. Sessa got a nice hole up the middle. It gets lit up like a Christmas tree, surprisingly. It does bounce right back up. He's a tough kid. He definitely watches his hockey highlights for sure. As it's a 3rd and short, Sessa picks up the first down easily. Hyenas starting to get their running game going. Been playing with the deep ball, but now they want to get that running game going as well. Just have a little bit more stability on offense, as Odom is spinning around like your average washing machine. Just hitting the spin moves day in, day out. Making a couple of guys look silly in the process. As I try to throw to the right-hand side on 2nd and 4. The next play, that is counted as an incompletion. It's now 3rd and 4, going to try to pick up the first down. Sessa does what he needs to do. Another run that gets them in the red zone. The Hyenas are driving once again, going to try to pick it up with the first down running gain, and it does get another first down once again. South Alabama State continuing to chew the clock as they go to Sessa again. Finding a little bit of trouble with the running room, and it's just 1 yard shy. But no surprises here. They're going to go for it. They go to Waiter, the backup tailback, who dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Hyenas. As Southern Alabama State takes a commanding 23-1 lead here. As now we cut to the fourth quarter. Both teams kind of, playing, field position game. Neither team really getting it going in the third quarter, but Brookman might have something going here. They're approaching midfield for the first time in the second half, as Thompson will try to run with it, but he lets go of the football and gives it right back to South Alabama State with positive field position. Maybe this will be what the Hyenas need. They haven't really gotten the offense going in the second half, but that will help. Helinski beats the defense right down the middle of the field, taking advantage of the cover too. And now Brooklyn's just trying to make this a little bit more reasonable of a game. They go try to throw it on third down. That's incomplete, but they do go for it. Love the aggression at the very least. Thompson will try to throw it to the left-hand side, but O'Neal goes out of bounds and doesn't get to the marker. That kind of sums up Brooklyn's game in a nutshell. Still looking for their first win, whereas Southern Alabama State wins easily, now improving to 4-0. So now we'll switch things down, keep going to a nice, little bit sunnier weather. The Florida Tech Techies are hosting the Virginia Christian Saints from the Sunshine Conference. Both teams have struggled out of the gate this season. 1-2 is the name of the game so far through the first quarter of the season. And as of right now, both teams looking to get back to 500. Virginia Christian kind of expected, playing some tough non-conference team, but Florida Tech was as high as number 7. And then ever since they got to that number 7 ranking, they are 0-2. We're going to get back on track with this game for the second part of this triple header, as Cashman has other ideas though. He's going deep. He had a man, but it was off target, incomplete. So Cashman will try again. 3rd and 3, going deep to the left-hand side. This time is able to connect. Finds Clark down the left sideline. Gets across the 45-yard line for the Saints. We got ourselves a drive here. Clark going to go ahead and take the handoff. Doing it with both his hands and with his legs as well. 2 first downs in a row for Clark. As he'll go back to Cashman, going to the right-hand side. Finds Robinson down the sideline. Gets forced out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal situation, though, for the Saints, as this Sunshine Conference team is looking to take the first lead of this ball game. He tries to throw to the end zone. That's incomplete. 2nd and goal now coming up. Cashman will drop back again. This time going to the right-hand side and finds Robinson inbounds this time. Gets about halfway there. Living on that prayer. Is now 3rd and goal. Cashman gonna have to hand it off to Clark. He's got a lane and he is untouched. Touchdown Saints. And Virginia Christian strikes first, taking a 7-0 lead here in this ball game, as they force a 3-and-out for Florida Tech. So now VCU has it once again, going to Robinson once again, and he gets another first down once again, as Cashman will look to throw. He's gonna have to scramble. He actually fumbles the ball and gives it back to Florida Tech. But alas, Florida Tech was only able to get a field goal out of that. Cut it to now where Virginia Christian has a 10-3 lead, as Clark has a man and he has no one left to beat. Clark, 75 yards, touchdown Saints. As Virginia Christian came to play today with a 17-3 lead now, really taking this to this Atlantic Shore Conference team that was a former top 25 squad. As now we cut to 2nd and 10, going to try to get it to Ross. Gets out of bounds, but picks up 8 yards in the process. Florida Tech just trying to get some more points on the board before the end of the half. Let's see if they can accomplish something with that, as Randolph actually catches a short pass. Threw it across the body. That usually does not work out well, but for this time, did just fine. As they are across midfield now, going to Ross a second time. Picks up the first down. Another nice gain. The Techies are driving. Got to get to the line quickly, though. Very short on timeouts. So they cannot stop the clock if they are stopped in bounds. As now, here we go. 1st and 10. Less than a minute left. Hilden going to throw to the right-hand side. Gets to the mark. No one can tackle this man. Touchdown, Florida Tech. And they're now right back into this game. So a nice way to end the first half, as Virginia Christian still has a 17-13 lead. But that could change though, as they fumble the ball in their first possession. Gives it back to Florida Tech. And now Florida Tech, for the first time, could take the lead depending on how this drive plays out. Hilton's going to send one deep. He's got a man. And they make VCU pay for it right away. Touchdown, Techies. And for some reason, they are deciding to go for 2. But it works out for them, though. They do pick up the 2-point conversion. And now they need more than a field goal, VCU does, to take the lead right back. So now, cutting to later on in the third quarter, Florida Tech trying to get another drive going. Lewis gets a nice leap, hurdling somebody with ease, and then is finally brought down at the 40-yard line. Nice little gain there for his passing attack, but the running game can do something too, especially when Randolph has blockers up ahead, getting across midfield, and finally being brought down from behind at the 44-yard line. Florida Tech driving as they are once again in VCU territory, but that's going to be put to a stop right away as Chenal intercepts the pass. But VCU, though, they go 3 and out on their next drive. They don't do anything with that next possession off the interception. So for now, it remains 21-17 still. And Florida Tech still has the football, so that's incomplete. Not the greatest pass in the world. You would love to see a better throw. But Hilton will try to keep it this time. Don't worry about the arm. I got some legs too, coach. And he's able to use the legs to efficient use, making it a manageable third down. Hilton looking around. He's got a clean pocket. He's going to have to throw it, though, as a VCU man finally gets to him. But not before getting held in, catch. As now, a couple plays later, another third down for Florida Tech. Randolph going down the sideline. He's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line. Florida Tech continuing to get this drive going right now. Is Hilton looking to throw it deep. He's going to chuck it. He's got a man. He's got ball lane in the end zone. Once again, touchdown, Florida Tech. And now it's 28-17. And Florida Tech looking to really take advantage of his ball game, prove that they deserve to be in the top 25 for sure, despite their slow start, of course. As the Techies are driving once again, VCU having a hard time getting anything on offense, so their defense really needs to stand up. As we got 3rd and 6, Hilton dropping back, got a clean pocket, gonna try to run it. No, he's gonna chuck it downfield. He's got another man, and he has Trotter. Touchdown, Techies. And that's how this game ends. Florida Tech winning by a final score of 35-17 and getting themselves back to 500 on the inaugural season. After that exciting comeback for Florida Tech, let's go ahead and check out some other scores in the ACSA before going into the final game of Week 4. Starting off, we have Central Georgia A&M looking to continue on the revenge track after taking a tough upset loss in the inaugural week of the season. They rattle off their 3rd straight win, beating Rochester 52-6. In other news, we have UGBC, who also took a loss in their first week of the season, also win 3 games in a row. They do beat EWPW from the Midwest Conference 47-0. Coastal Alabama looking to maintain their top 5 ranking, and they certainly did the part. They destroyed Lynchburg A&M today as the hosts, winning 42-0. Meanwhile, Chattanooga Tech was surprisingly in a tough game against Northern Virginia State. Northern Virginia State gets their first points of the season, but still lose on the road against Chattanooga Tech 20-9. Meanwhile, Herbert Hoover continues to take care of business from the Atlantic Shore Conference, hosting the University of Texas in Rio Grande Valley. So while they're still looking for their first win, Herbert Hoover improves to 4-0, winning 31-3. Mid-Atlantic also does what it's supposed to do as well, taking on the Jackson Jackers from the Stars and Stripes Conference, winning convincingly by a final score of 30-0. And the last notable school that I want to talk about is University of Southern Virginia in Danville, hosting the Warwick Rebels, coming in at number 6 in the nation. Let's see if they move into the top 5 after this performance, winning 48-6. So with all that being said and done, let's get into the final game of Week 4, where the Las Vegas Aces will go on the road to play against former top 25 team in the Charlotte State Kings. Let's see what we see in this final game of potentially non-conference play. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this Charlotte State Las Vegas game on their way. Gonna pick things up in the second quarter since not much has happened since Charlotte State only got a field goal, but that's gonna change quickly as Sullivan finds the end zone. Touchdown Kings! As Charlotte State quickly strikes, taking a 10-0 lead. Now the Las Vegas Aces will try to respond. Incomplete initially. Now 3rd and 6 coming up. Let's see what they can do. Hall dropping back. Gonna try to scramble. He's gonna pump fake, but then slide down. But not until after reaching that first down marker. Las Vegas Aces continue to get things running here. Hall gonna try to throw again, making a two-man miss. Before getting lit up like a Christmas tree. It does bounce right back up though. An impressive 5-yard run that you love to see. As Hall will scramble again. Another first down for Las Vegas. So let's go. 1st and 10. Hall gonna drop back to pass again. He's got a clean pocket. He's gonna chuck it to the right-hand sideline. Get it to Rodgers. Although they're calling it a pass interference on that play. So a 15-yard penalty that does go for an automatic first down. As Hall gonna have to scramble again. Makes a man miss. He's gonna chuck this one downfield and he's got Rodgers. Touchdown Aces. And Las Vegas pulls within 3 points, and with 2.5 minutes left, Las Vegas has a chance to take the lead on Charlotte State. Talk about the group of 5 teams really represented and playing hard today. As now we got a 2nd and 10. Hall gonna chunk this one deep. Has a man, but he overthrows him. Interception. Sheldon from Charlotte State makes the play and returns it downfield to the midfield marker. So now if you're Las Vegas, now you're just worried about preventing any more damage when trying to get a stop here, force a 3 and out. That's not going to happen as Lyles just barely, and I mean barely, gets to the first down marker. They're only one more first down away from getting into effective field goal range. Let's see if they do it, but they fumble the football. And the Aces get the play that they needed. And they keep it 13-7 at the half. As Las Vegas gonna recover another fumble, but they can't do anything with it though. As they're getting the turnovers, they're not doing anything with those turnovers though. It's a darn shame. So Charlotte State still enjoys a 13-7 lead as Smith will try to scramble out and does get out of there successfully. Also picking up a first down in the process. A relief if you're a Charlotte State football fan, as you're able to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. So now Charlotte State can run their typical offense, and now they are close to midfield thanks to a big catch by Tennyson that brings them to the 47-yard line. As now Smith will throw over the middle again, tries to get it over the middle anyways, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10. Smith gonna drop back again. Got all the time in the world, gets hit as he's thrown, but he still finds his man in Tennyson. 53 yards, touchdown, Charlotte State. And the lead is now extended to 20-7. As Charlotte State starting to open things up here. Can the Las Vegas defense start to, come to play? Please, they really need a play right now. Help them out. Help out the offense. 1st and 10. Smith gonna chuck it down the right-hand side. That's exactly what they needed. Another interception for Porter. And that's exactly what Las Vegas needs. Give them good field position. And now Las Vegas just gotta do something with it. 8-yard play, that's a nice way to get it started. But next play, 2nd and 2. Hall gonna drop back, throw to the right-hand side. It's contested and it's nearly intercepted. So they run it back, 3rd and 2 this time. Needs something to happen here with Mathis, who fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Charlotte State. So Las Vegas just cannot do anything right now. You get the turnovers, But then when you don't do anything with it, you know, it's just tough right now. It should be a lot closer of a football game, but it simply have not been the case. As 1st and 10, they go deep, goes into Nwanga, and Charlotte State is going to make them pay for that fumble, extending the lead even further. Charlotte State now taking a 27-7 lead. As we're getting to the closing minutes of the 4th quarter, but Charlotte State looks to make a statement. Smith is going to go ahead and scramble and actually pick up some pretty decent yardage. 3rd and manageable now for Benson and company. Smith will drop back to pass, going to throw to the left-hand side, finds Ellis, who gets him across the 50-yard line. And Charlotte State doesn't even need to put some more points on the board, as they can run their 4-minute offense, start getting some time off the clock here. But they want to go for the style points as Nwanga makes another catch upfield on the verge of the red zone. They're trying to make an absolute statement right here, right now. Smith going to go ahead and slide down, pick up the 1st down in the process. As now 1st and 10. If they score, this game is definitely over. Smith going to go ahead and throw it to the left-hand side. Gets it to Ellis, who gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Kings. And that is going to do it here. Charlotte State going to cruise to an easy win. That is going to end this episode. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.